Let's go over the question. I haven't been able to love or trust any man since my son's dad abandoned me with pregnancy. It has been 6 years today. Please, what can I do to love again? Hey guys, welcome back to another session of Ask Igxtelle. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy New Year. This is the first video I am doing in 2022, so I just want to wish you all a happy new year and that you have everything that you wish and hope for and pray for, and that you work towards it, because it's one thing to wish for something, it's another thing to actually plan and work towards. All right, so this is somebody who is asking, someone's asking the question about being able to recover from a difficult situation, from a heartbreak. So she has a son who is apparently 6 years old, but when she was pregnant with that child, the father of the child abandoned her. And quite frankly, I could understand how that would affect anybody's trust. I was just thinking to myself the other day that, post traumatic stress disorder is not only for those who are in the military. Anybody who has suffered from something that has had a major impact on them could potentially have post PTSD. And in this case, the person asking the question wants to be able to love again. The thing about this is, I'll answer your question into I say two buckets. I'm going to split it and talk about two separate things. The first thing is, when a person takes something from you, like this guy, what he took from you was your ability to trust, your ability to love, your ability to be in a relationship. You have to put an end to how much of an effect that particular person has in your life. And you have to be intentional about that. So I say, for the fact that it's been 6 years and you have not been able to love, to trust, it's a continuation of the hurt that he did to you when you were pregnant. You would probably look at this man's life and he has moved on, and he's probably doing whatever he wants to do in his own life. But here you are 6 years later, almost as though it's a punishment that is being vetted out to him, but ultimately affecting you. So what I say is, you need to be intentional about ending the pain that this person brought your way. Like you would say, I would not become bitter because this person was not good to me. I will not become cynical because I experienced this. I will not become hateful because, you are very intentional about not allowing that one negative experience in your life build a wall around you that will keep you away from the good people that you intended for you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this: trust it takes a while to build trust, and it takes more than just love to build trust. You could love a person and not trust them. For you to be able to trust, you would have to come up clear and clean with the men that are interested in you, that you have a problem of trust because of X, Y, and Z. Now, and I'm not saying that you will have that conversation with just any man, but the ones that you feel like have potential, the ones that you feel like are going somewhere, to be able to establish what is going to make you trust that person. Because until you're able to lay out what trust is to you, nobody will be able to meet that height. Nobody will be able to work towards gaining your trust once again. So say, for example, you want a person who keeps to his word. So if there's a guy who is in your life, who's talking to you and who says, hey, I'm going to be there at your house at 10 o'clock, and they show up at 10:30, that does not help with your trust. But then you should be able to tell him, look, I want someone who is very clear with their words, very clear with their expectation, who is on time, who says what they mean, whose word is their bond. Now, this is just an example. It could be anything to you where, if the person is able to admit that, it helps you build trust. So in a nutshell, I have told you two things. This man who hurt you 6 years ago continues to have a hold on your life because you're not able to move on for something that he did. Not everybody is your son's father. Not everybody has the character flaw that he has. You're not going to meet a perfect man, for sure, but not everybody is going to leave you when you need them the most. But you're going to find that out through the little things that happen in yours relationship. But until you give a person a chance, you would never know what's on the other side. But I want you to look at the experience that you had not as a failure, not as something where you look at it and say, poor me or why me. Every bad experience teaches us a lesson. Every bad experience makes us grow. Every bad experience brings along with it the good as well, even though it was a bad experience. So you are wiser now. You are more, careful. Maybe you were too trusting in that relationship. Maybe you went into the relationship really fast without seeing or looking for the signs that you needed in order for you to trust your son's dad. So you're wiser now. But don't punish other people for this man's mistake. Right. So I hope that has given you some clarity, and I hope and I wish you the best. And your best days are in front of you, not behind you. Just because yesterday was not good does not mean that tomorrow will be bad as well. Your best days are before you. Give yourself a chance to move through life without the fear of mistakes. No matter what we do, we are going to make mistakes anyway. So you want to live life to the fullest, and at the end of it, know that you gave your all. You love the best. You put your best foot forward, and don't hold yourself back because of the mistakes of your past. Forgive yourself if there's something to be forgiven. Even, it's a statement that I use with a lot of reluctance because I feel like, what happened is not something bad for you to sit back and say, oh, I need to forgive myself. But it's something you can learn from. You can pull the lessons out of it. It will make things better for you. You will feel a lot more comfortable when you're in a place of decision because you would have learned that, hey, with this man, I trusted too easy. I believed him when I should have watched his actions. I believe what he said. I should have watched his actions. And that helps you as you grow through your life. I wish you the best. And if you have any more questions on this topic or on any of your life situations, do not forget to use the link and send me an anonymous question. All right, guys, have a great week. And until next time, God bless you.